How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I have a very special guest. His name is Nahar. He's from Zik Analytics, which is a software that I use to help me run my eBay dropshipping business. It's a software that helps you do research into what items are actually already selling well on eBay. Saves you a ton of time. It prevents you from listing up items that aren't going to sell well. So I've been talking with Nahar for a while, asking him a lot of questions about his software, and I thought it'd be a great chance to get him on the channel, hear from him, his story, why he decided to create this software, and what plans he has for it going forward. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Nahar, welcome to the channel. How you doing?
Thank you very much. I'm doing well. I'm actually very excited to be here, and I really appreciate you inviting me here. It's a big opportunity for me to meet your great audience and to be on your great YouTube channel. And besides that, everything is great. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good as well. Why don't you briefly introduce people to who you are, tell them why they might want to care about who you are if they are into eBay dropshipping.
Of course. So my name is Nahar Geva. I'm 28 years old. And I'm basically a seller like most of you that watching us. I started in the end of 2000, in the beginning of 2016, end of 2015, my drop shipping journey. And today I do it full time, and I actually went through a very long way till I developed Zik Analytics. And basically, I will be happy to share with you the story here and to give you more value and help you improve your results.
Awesome. So let's take it back to like 2015 or 16, you said, when you started. What did that look like for you? Why is it that you got started with eBay dropshipping?
Okay, so basically, I was working as a real estate agent in Tel Aviv, and my wife, she's from Germany originally. So she told me, listen, Nahar, I want to do my master degree, but in Israel, it's way too expensive. So I think that the best things will be is to go to Germany. So we decided to leave everything and to move to Germany. It was one of the best points of my life, career perspective. It went very good for me in the real estate, but we decided to leave everything and to go to Germany. And when I arrived in Germany, I thought it would be possible to continue as a real estate agent, but very fast I understand that with my accent, with my knowledge in the German language, I have no chance. So I was looking for opportunities, and I had a little experience with selling a physical product on eBay from before. So I was just looking online, and actually the first video I watched on YouTube about dropshipping from Amazon to eBay was that it's a scam. And this is my first how I can say it. This was the first impression I got. Then I had a visit in Israel. It actually was, I felt very bad at the time. I didn't have a job, didn't have money. I felt like, oh my God, I was in such a good position in my life before, and now I have nothing basically. And I'm in Israel, I'm in Germany now for at least 4 years. So it was kind of like depressing. And I visited in Israel. I met a friend of mine. He told me he's studying drop shipping. I actually was joking about him, like, hey, I saw in YouTube, it's a scam, it's a waste of time. What are you doing? And on the way back to Germany, I stopped to say hello to my previous boss from the real estate agent office. And I was telling him, like, yeah, I'm trying to do real estate. And he was looking at me, with his like 50 years experience in finding opportunities as a real estate agent. Look at me and tell me, Nahar, you have no chances to sell houses in Germany. Forget about it. No one will take you in Germany to sell houses. And even not in Berlin, in Hamburg, it's like there is only Germans there. But the only things you can do, and he said it like randomly, the only things you can do is sell something online. And in this moment, I was like, all the dots came together. 2013, when I was selling physical products, what my friends say about what he's studying, everything came together. And I say, I'm going back to Germany and I'm going to start my drop shipping journey. So my wife basically took a loan to buy me a laptop at the time. And we just bought a new laptop, and I joined a small group. We started selling, basically we started dropshipping from Amazon to eBay. And at that time, no one teach how to find products. It was like, go to bestsellers on Amazon, copy everything, put on your store, no softwares, nothing. And I have experience with business. I was in the real estate. I had oil paintings. I was selling oil paintings. I had my business there. I had stores that sell jewelries. And my basic understanding of any kind of trading is that you need to know which product you sell and if there is any chances it's going to be sold before you even start. Like, it's impossible that there is a whole industry and thousands of people doing something and listing product to their store without to at least have the analytic about it, like it will sell or not. So I was just starting exploring the system of eBay, and just in the group that I was part of, I just saw some guy that sharing his results, so I contacted him on private, and he was like, was very nice actually. He was start to help me and give me some tips, and then one day he just dropped me a product that he sells. Like, told me, I was telling him, listen, it's really hard, I can't sell, I don't know what to do, and he gave me a product, told me, list this product. And I was listing this product to my store, and maybe a few hours, 4 or 5 hours later, kitching of eBay, I sold the item. And I was like, damn, first of all, you all know this feeling when you excited all over your body with your first sale. You're like, oh my God, I made my first sale. You don't care, it's just $1 profit. You're just super excited about it. And I was like, how it's possible it was selling so fast? Like what is happening? So I start to dig inside this product and I order it and I continue selling it. And then after I sold the third one, I went back to Amazon and I got the message, you are limited to purchase this product. You cannot purchase this product anymore. And when I saw this message, was basically the first understanding that it's all about competition here. Because if I can sell only 3, and I managed to sell 3 so fast, this is the reason I sell so much. And this is the reason why everyone else sells, because there is limited supply. And this was my first understanding. Then I started to understand about the completed listings that I can see. Basically, I can go inside a seller in eBay, click on completed listings, see all the items he sold. And from there, my first method was to see what people sell. If they sold at least 2 times in the last 30 days, put it in the store if I can have a profit. And I worked like this for over a month. The result wasn't so good, but I sold something. And one day I listed a product to my store. It was the world's smallest smartphone. I listed it to my store, and I was like searching, seeing, like I was started selling it very good. And then I say, just from curiosity, let's search it, like let's copy the title of the product and search on eBay, see if there is other people say. When I did it, I actually discovered that the combination of the completed listing with the possibility to see how many people actually selling the same product under the same title, I basically cover demand and competition. I see how many times the product sold from one seller. I search it on eBay. I see how many people selling it and how many times they sold it. And based on that, I based all my method. I was looking for at least 50% sell-through rate and at least 50% successful listing. And I started to look for similar products. I was like listing this world smallest product to my store, smallest world smartphone. I was just searching for similar product on Amazon, different color, different size, using the same title that drive traffic, but price it high because I bring product that there is basically no competition under this title. It's totally new under this title. So I was finding those products with a high profit. And from the moment I did it, I just started to sell a lot. I reached like, it was 1,200 products in my store, and I was like making clear profit of $5,000. Was like around like, I think $35,000 sales, $5,000 profit because I was working on high margin. And then I was looking around, like what is happening in the community? No one actually is talking about, everyone complaining, oh, this business is not working, how you make sales, all the successful people was very quiet at the time. And I said, like, in my heart, because I also did like a coaching, I'm also a personal coacher, like I did a course, how to become a personal coacher. I wanted to help people, I wanted to teach people. I said, like, if I'm gonna be successful, I'm gonna teach people. And I just picked one of my friends from the community, And I told him, like, listen, I found a method, I make money. Let me show you. If it works for you, I'm gonna make a webinar about it. I just uh, we just went on Skype. We just make calls, one meeting, two meeting, third meeting, fourth meeting. After fourth meeting, he was completely like fully understand the method. After 1 month, he was already earning $1,000 profit from earning nothing. And I was like, damn, man, like Nahar, like you have a gold mine here. You must share it with more people. It's going to change the industry. And then I made a webinar. I actually approached some Israeli guy with a group, and I told him, hey, I have a method. I promise you, people are going to love it. It's going to help them make money. It's going to be something big. He said, okay, I trust. Let's do it. Like, let's make the webinar. We published like in 2 weeks. There is a webinar. It was $20 enter, I think, something like this. And I was working on the PowerPoint. While I was working on the PowerPoint, I was thinking to myself, like, if there was a software that do all those calculations that I do, at least half automated, half automated. And like, because my fear was it will be too complicated for some people to do it. And then the idea came to my mind. Now I'm going to another story for a second. 2 months before, 3 months before, I was purchasing an eBay template for my listing on eBay. I just approached one guy. I just wrote a listing template on eBay. And I was sending a message to the guy telling him, you have nice templates. I want it, but I don't know how to install it on my store. Can you please do it for me? He said, no problem. We came on Skype. We started to become kind of Skype friends, talking about how bad is governments and how hard is life, and sharing all the things what young people are talking about, basically. And like we were in contact. We tried to do some other things together. I was sure he's a designer. And then we were apart, like we didn't speak maybe for 1 month or something like this. And then when the idea about creating the software came to my mind, I was thinking, where can I find the developer? I have no idea about software. And I approached him. I tell him, listen, I have an idea. It's something very interesting. I want to show you, but do you know a developer? He told me, man, I'm a developer. And my expertise is eBay. Like I was with so low knowledge at the time, I didn't even know that the guys that programmed the template is a developer. I didn't know. I thought designer is designer, developer is developer, and there is no contact. And he told me, we went on Skype. I was at the time in Copenhagen. I went to a coffee shop, we made a call, shared my screen, I showed him everything. He told me, amazing. I want to sell on eBay as well. He created story, start list product as well. He saw how it works amazing, and he told me, let's do it. I thought, okay, what we are doing. So I just purchased domain, purchased servers, and we started to create it. And I released the webinar. People went crazy. They started to list product in this method manually before the software actually went out. And then Zik Analytics released. And today, here we are with over 4,500 eBay sellers using Zik today.
Well, that's incredible. So what really sticks out to me about your story, maybe you can talk about this a little bit, because because I hear this a lot from new sellers. They'll sell a few products and then they'll say they don't understand why those products sold and why they're not getting sales on the other products. But it sounds like you had a similar story. Like you went through that yourself, and instead of just kind of assuming that you got lucky with those products, you actually looked into why those ones were selling. Is that right? And then kind of did some analysis on it?
Yes. So basically, this is a tip that I give to everyone. Doesn't matter what he does, if he's selling on eBay, Amazon, whatever it is. Try to understand the system you're working with. Try to understand why things happen. Ask yourself why. Like why I sold this product or not. What are basically the X, Y, and Z that are part of this formula that will make me selling the product? And then just try to find out. The beauty with the internet and with eBay, all the information is already there. You don't need to dig in some crazy holes. You just you clicking the right buttons on eBay, and you have everything in front of your eyes. So doesn't matter what you do. Ask why. Ask other people's. I have a theory that say always keep doors open. Always say yes. Doesn't matter if you're speaking with people and people asking from you things, or you feel like, oh, I'm not sure if to do it. He don't paying money, or I don't want to share with him information. Always ask questions, always share information with other people, always say yes to other people. So all your doors always open and you can pull as much as more information to you.
That's awesome advice. One of the things I've been noticing as I've been interviewing more and more successful eBay dropshippers is that so many of us have had setbacks in the beginning, either with dropshipping or something else. Like for you, it seemed like real estate after you moved to Germany. And yet they keep pushing through until they see success. What for you drives you to keep moving, even when you were facing setbacks and you weren't being successful with something like real estate or even drop shipping when you started? What kept you going?
It's a great question, Paul, because this is basically what makes the difference from the people that actually make it to people that just give up. So, it's really hard to find the real reason, but I mean, from my awareness is that I had inside myself always the goal to deliver the best for my family. I was inside myself always this willing to be the best in what I do. Okay, and doesn't matter if it's dropshipping or anything else. You need to do things without doubts. This is, I think, one of the biggest advice that I can give you, because many of you, include me, include everyone in this world, are doing things full of doubts. They say, maybe I will try to do drop shipping, and meanwhile I also work in other things. Yeah, I don't like my work, but I'm also not sure that drop shipping is going to work out. So if you decide to do something, you need to be extreme. You need to put everything you have on this thing, and if it works, amazing. If not, you continue to the next things. This is how it is. So don't be afraid to, I say, risk, because you're not really risking. Okay, if you're looking at the big picture, you're not really risking. If you decide to do something, be 100%, and I guess it will work out.
Awesome advice. So I kind of want to ask you another question, because I see other software developers and they create a product and then they just kind of put it out there and that's it. But with you, I see you very active in the community. You make YouTube videos, you're posting in your Facebook group. You have a Facebook group, and it's not just a group to promote your software. You're actually there helping people. Why do you do that? Why are you going that extra mile to help these people when you already provide them with the software?
So it's a great question as well. There was, like, when I started, if you compare to what happens when I started, there was mostly Therapeutic, and it was a different generation of software. Exactly like you say, there was only software. There is no one you speak to. Even the customer service was in emails, only a computer in front of your face. And what I learned from my life experience, that as much as you give, as much as you get back. Doesn't matter if you're just selling on your eBay store or you have a software or whatever you do. So my strategy in any things I do is always give 3 to 10 times more from what I get. And I promise you guys, if you are going to build your eBay business, you're going to deliver amazing customer service, and you're going to understand that there are real people in the other side, and there is a way to deliver value to these people. Doesn't matter if it's from your customer service or the quality product you list or your fast shipments or anything else you do, or even sometimes calling to your customers if needed, okay? So you will be successful. Sometimes this is hard things for everyone. People, they like to see what they like to know. Okay, if I do X, Y, I will get Z. This is like actually most of the people. Sometimes we can't see. We just need to believe that if we will do X, Y, we're going to get an amazing Z. So just believe and deliver value, and believe in delivering value, and it will work out for you. And this is why we do what we do in Zeke. I like to help people. I want to see people getting results. It's a win-win situation for everyone. And yeah, basically that's it.
Where do you see the future of Zik Analytics? Do you have any big plans or any ideas going into the rest of the year, into the future?
Yes, so we are going to release a new marketplace, 2 new marketplaces, but we're going to start with the new marketplace, like not only comparing items like we have now with the manual and bulk scanner, that we're just comparing between Amazon to eBay. Also, a whole marketplace inside Zik. We're going to start with AliExpress, and we're going to continue to Amazon. And basically what I'm trying to create also with the new software release, with Zik Funnel, is the solution for everyone to build his own brand, I can call it. because dropshipping is amazing. It's easy, quite easy compared to other businesses, but there is nothing more sustainable than building your own brand, whether it's your own niche store or product brand or everything. So the whole idea in the end will be to give the people ability to find product and sell them on their own store with Zik Funnel.
That sounds awesome. By the way, guys, if you don't know all the features that Zik Analytics currently has, I'll put a link, probably the first link underneath this video. That's a video I made all about Zik Analytics. I'll also have it linked up here. You can just click on that and watch that right now, and that will show you all the features that are currently available and also how I use it with my business as well. Nahar, I also wanted to ask you what you thought the future of eBay dropshipping is just in general.
Okay, so dropshipping, as you can see, and in general, e-commerce is changing very fast in all sections, in Shopify, Amazon, and eBay. And the way that I see the whole internet system works since Google started is that all those algorithms of Google and eBay and Amazon and any other search engine are relying on trust. So user come, he have an experience, he give his opinion, and he purchased, if it's Amazon or eBay, he purchased the product, and this is the way eBay can decide which product actually you're going to see on the search result. And as more as we're going to the future, number of sales and your feedback score and your amount of sales is going to play a stronger role. Right now, with the change of eBay, let's speak now specific on eBay, to the catalog and all the way to become more like Amazon and to improve their buying experience, we are more focusing on basically on UPC, on competition per specific product. Titles are not so important like was before. You will need to be much more experienced in the logistics side of the business, setting up new accounts, working with more Amazon accounts, find better a cashback or tax exempt or any way to reduce your cost. And this is where you go. You will need to control all the part of the logistic, and you need to be able to grow up new stores all the time and be very dynamic as you stay in this business model.
Cool. So I did want to had another question, just blanked in my mind. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was the last question I had. Is there anything else you wanted to say before we close out today and say goodbye to everyone?
Yeah, basically, I want to tell you that we are in the Zeke team, include me, and I'm sure also Paul. We are here for you, and we do everything to help every one of you to be successful and to build his own business. We have a mission here. It's not only about our business. We are doing it because we really care and because we really want to see this progress of young people or more or older people, doesn't matter, that taking their life to their hands, breaking this system that we live right now. And we're living in a very systematic way. You're going to kindergarten, school, you very kind of get brainwashed during this way to go to work from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock every day and just pay your tax and everything. You can do it in a different way, and we are here to help you do it. So don't afraid to put everything you have on it, and I promise you, worst scenario, you become successful.
And you still sell on eBay, right? You have eBay dropshipping stores?
Yes, I'm selling. I have with a partner. Basically, he's running most of the stores because I'm more focused on Zeke. We have 9 stores right now, and we tried different suppliers. We worked with AliExpress before. Now we're working more with Amazon again, and it's very dynamic. We're much more dynamic than before. If before one store was enough, today we're trying to grow all the time in order to compensate for the different changes eBay doing in the algorithm.
Awesome. Well, I do want to thank you for your time and taking a chance to explain to everyone on my channel who you are. And again, if you want to check out exactly what you can do with Zik Analytics, I'll have that video linked up below. And underneath that, I'll have my affiliate link to Zik Analytics if you want to just check it out right away. That is an affiliate link, but I only recommend it because I actually use it and love it myself. So again, thanks so much for taking the time. And I'm sure I'll get you on in the future to hear some more updates about Zeke when things change.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.